Hmm. The music's too loud. I can't hear her if she's talking. Hang on. There we go. It's nice.
Yes, it is. Have you eaten?
It's only been a couple days.
Do you not eat regularly?
I'm used to it.
You don't have to anymore, now that you're not underground. Would you prefer it?
I don't know.
Any signs of anything?
Lots of bugs.
Good. Yes, lots and lots of bugs.
Very nice.
You tend to actually listen to the group, so I want to ask you what we're doing out. Is it simply going after the Mother Nature again, or is it something else?
I think we're following a guide. We were offered a place to stay for the night.
But of course. Alright. I understand. I was told that we were chasing after a wyvern. And
Yes. Task complete.
that was it. Of course.
Actually, wyvern blood. I've been told it tastes like coffee. You can have it.
Oogie.
I'll be on top of the rocks. If we have everyone down here, then something will show up and kill us all in one fell swoop.
Right. So are we moving when it's dark or something?
I would certainly hope so, but
I like that plan.
Would be good for us, but we're waiting on the supposed guide, I assume.
I'm used to the stars.
I don't imagine you got to see them much being down below.
No, no windows.
Well, no more of that. Now you can look upon them as much as you'd like.
don't recognize them.
Have they changed?
I don't know.
I'm not nearly as old as you are. I look up a lot. Night. This guy's not trying to kill me. They look the same as long as I remember them.
They change based on where you are.
Yes, they do.
I think I'm far.
Did you know they're related to the Dark Lord, which means you should kill them like right now and just get it out of the way and move on?
If you see any that you do remember, I would be curious to know,
Like, spare everyone else the effort and then just get it out of the way then and like go home.
whenever that may be.
But they're like Dark Lord Jr. You didn't back me at all, you lying.
And to the lovely woman sitting across from us, I didn't get to properly introduce myself yesterday. I apologize for that.
Not what's happening.
You can call me Lorelei.
Lorelei. And, don't think I at least introduced myself to you as well, or I think I did for the group, but at least for our friend here, Zenobia O'Loughlin.
Your nickname?
It's a mouthful.
You can just call me Zenobia.
Very well. Zenobia. You're a healer, then?
Yes. More, brain fart. I do restoration magic, so at least if you have anything being patched up, just come to me.
A
We'll be sure
second
to relay that
healer.
to the others.
Second.
You bleed a fix.
It's tonight. Not today at all. Tonight.
Are you the mortician that I overheard, I think?
No.
That's a different person, okay.
I'm still not quite sure what either of your abilities will do for me, but I will assist in triage where I can. If anyone needs you, I will try and get them to you.
That would be appreciated. Not sure how restoration at least works on a vampire, but I can at least test sometime if you want, but I won't do it in combat.
Oh, I should be
risk.
good.
Are any of you guys blacksmiths?
Oh my gods. No.
You almost killed her.
How are your
Sorry.
ankles? Are you okay?
I do this all the time.
Okay, alright.
That does not surprise me.
Nice. We need more hammers to kill Dark Lord Jr.
Why are you pointing at her?
No, not you. Behind the man.
Got it. Dark Lord.
What do
Wait,
you mean- What does she mean,
Mithrin?
Dark Lord Jr.?
So you know the guy with like the purple, and he looks all evil when he does this all the time.
why are we trying to
Yes.
kill him?
He's related to the Dark Lord, so we have to kill him.
I'm pretty
Don't
sure
you
he's
not
fighting
believe
for
in
us.
Dark Lord?
I don't.
This is weird news.
I don't know how long he's been with you. I'm going to assume he's not an issue.
But
yet.
the leader guy, you know, the angry guy with like a mask and the hood, and he's always grouchy.
We're the leader.
Jackson,
Yes.
yep, that's the one.
Yeah. Well, he was telling me, because if the Dark Lord was a real person, because they're not. The guy over there is his kid or something. So like, could we just get this over with and just mash his brains in?
I think that maybe we...
Something scenes of the father.
Eh?
I don't remember the quote.
Don't look at me.
something.
I'm not educated.
I mean, even if he is his supposed son, wouldn't it be good to at least have him for getting through to the Dark Lord's forces or something?
No.
He's fought alongside us several times
He's
at this
gonna
point.
bring us straight into the belly of the beast.
And how are you certain?
Because he's evil.
How are you certain?
Because he's evil. And I'm not. And I'm not evil.
But how do you know we're
You have,
not
like, an
evil?
intuition?
Because I would have killed you by now.
Thanks for not doing that. Are you the
I
only
think I
one
would die
plotting?
if they
Or are
killed
they all
me.
plotting over there?
There's the dragon person who's like maybe on board, but other than that,
I see.
December, I think.
Right.
hmm.
Noted.
So like, if you have any hammers, just bring them to me, and I'll get to work. You know.
Keep it in
I will
mind, I
keep my eye
suppose.
out for hammers.
I don't have any hammers.
That's okay. You'll find one, and when you do, bring it to me.
Can I find some shoes first?
Please, we need to get this man some shoes. And
Yeah,
clothes.
you need shoes.
And things.
Oh, I guess I don't need shoes.
Yeah. You
Shoes
should
would
get
be
shoes.
more
You should get shoes.
preferred if I were to be honest.
If you don't wear shoes, you adapt to the surroundings, and you get tougher skin than his natural armor.
That would take time though.
Nope.
I don't think
You
I
should get shoes.
adapt. I am a vampire.
Oh,
Well, do it anyway. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't like the rules.
Yeah, I'd say about half of them are
I don't know why you're looking
In
at
fact,
me.
I do make the rules now, and I'm saying you have to adapt and start stomping your feet on the stone immediately.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, I don't want it anymore. That kinda hurt.
We should get you shoes.
Okay, you can get shoes as an exception.
My shoes falling apart.
We should get you shoes as well.
I also
Next
use
time we stop
pockets.
in, we're going to.
I was about to say if we come across the next
You
town,
need
then
pockets.
shoes.
You need a shirt. You need proper leg protection. You need
I have a
shoes.
cloak.
Do you want a weapon while we're at it?
Why would I need a weapon? A phoenix.
He doesn't have a weapon?
I don't know what he has a cloak and short underwear.
No, these were pants.
I've seen him use these
I'm
cloth things
concerned.
before.
We can make stuff out of the
I don't know how much that takes out of you though.
I'm not gonna show it because I have to bite my fingers.
No,
Right, blood magic.
it's not.
Yeah, save
I
it.
bite my fingers all the time when my nails get too long.
No, you bite your nail. It's not your finger.
It's good information to know.
But sometimes I bite too deep and then I bleed a lot.
I see.
I am surprised you have apparently only had one death in your group, if I'm being completely honest.
I died. I'm dead. I've been dead.
From what I recall.
Yeah, except apparently those have at least been getting dragged down or something. I don't
Well, I
know.
count that as a death.
Suppose.
Tries no one died to Wyvern.
I did. I died to Wyvern.
Now you're talking. You undead?
I am undead.
Oh. To make it
I
very
died.
I'm very sorry for that.
I died in the cave too. I died twice.
I don't think that's valid.
I
I
died
am not an
twice.
expert at I am not an expert at all in necromancy at all, but I don't
I
know
died
if that's how it
twice.
works.
Look at how dead they are.
do have
Alright.
to take commands back from.
You want it? Okay. I learned the other day. I do know magic. I know magic. Ready? Ready?
Alright.
Oh. How'd that thing get over there?
I'm surrounded by children.
Oh, I know this one. You
Amazing.
just tuck your thumb in your fist.
Flirting all the time.
I can take my thumb off as well.
No, you're just. Is that your other thumb?
No. Hang on, it'll come off eventually.
We're fighting to make the world a better place and more enjoyable. We can at least, we're taking a bit about ourselves.
Would be your choice.
Weed.
We're not
Would be
into hold it
Yeah.
against you. Simply I expected better.
Be free.
Just
Comedy than simply that.
grass and wildflowers.
You have a hammer above you.
One moment and there won't be.
I trust you can.
It won't be above you. It'll be
Very well.
in you.
That answered that question.
He disappeared.
Don't put things in people without their permission.
Behind me.
Right.
Behind me.
I'm concerned.
Behind.
I bet they'll show up like over there. Be away from there.
It's a cool skill. Have I asked you what else you're capable of? You just, get the blood from people.
Has anyone
Probably a
ever
bad
tasted
idea.
a firefly before?
If I recall, you had.
I have not. Are you
Maybe not.
considering it?
Close.
It's hard to tell. Okay. I thought so. I wasn't certain.
Only for the fans.
Recommend it.
Right.
Okay. Alright, go on.
I trust that you can take care of yourself.
Yeah, sometimes.
It's okay.
Didn't you say you don't think that the Dark Order is alive anyway?
I'm not much of a frontline fighter.
Everyone's saying that he's the
Did
kid
you,
of the Dark Lord, and it's the closest thing we
ever
had
need
to
someone to have
evidence.
your
So it's
back?
like, well, he's real and he's over there. We must have get him.
Well, then there's two realities here. Either he is real,
Cool.
but if you're right and he's not real,
If you ever bleed,
person
a
is
fix.
something that isn't true.
Sort
I'm
of.
pretty sure associating yourself with his Dark Lord
I can at least have the
is
blood
like
that's on the surface
moving
of my
fire
skin at
almost.
least.
I think most people would they would do that because it's the cosmos issue.
If you eat
I-
enough of them, Scritch, your stomach will glow.
You're the worst person you know.
You also get horrible poisoning.
That's why you're saying I'm friends with them.
Right.
But like,
That little elf, not elf, spirit thing gave me
No, you're right
resistance to
then.
poison.
Never mind.
That does not make you immune.
You might have to.
there is a real world comparison which I won't say.
I can eat more.
Resistance and immune are two very different things.
But I could eat more than I would have. been
No.
able to.
My arms feel short.
They swap places.
I'm trying to prevent myself at least from using too much of my magic. I do not want to have to use it for the likes of trying to cure poison
Oh.
from eating too many bugs.
What magic do you have?
Restoration.
Hello there.
So like you just fix things?
Oh.
Yes.
Thing.
This one means well. They're
Can
a
you
bit
fix
of
my broken
helpers.
marriage?
Yeah, I met them.
Don't think that is something I can fix, or at least what
Wait.
magic can do.
You said poisons, right?
Yes.
Wait, are you poisoned?
Should we take
And
this
so
as
how
a
much
sign of
free-
follow?
Fire was poisoning.
It's kind of hard to get up the rock.
Because the spirit
Very
said
jagged.
I can absorb poisons.
Yes, I imagine for you it is not
So
quite
if you get poisoned, tell me.
ideal.
Okay.
And then I'll just come over and start like doing this.
How can you absorb poisons if you don't have magic?
Who said I don't have magic?
Through sippies.
I thought you said you did.
I said I can do this.
Right.
Magic crit.
I wonder what effect Wyvern Blood would have.
Good. Alright. I'm gonna bring the spirit down so you don't need to climb the rocks.
You know, climbing the rocks would have been a lot easier if I looked at this heal.
What's up?
Okay, when I actually get poisoned.
I'm glad no one was there anymore.
I looked. I made sure.
If you
Very
have a
stacked.
resistance
That
to
would
it,
have been the
makes
second
it
near death by
less
falling.
Bad or so, I suppose. And there's our guide.
Is there anyone left inside that you know of? Should we grab them?
I believe the Lich, but I think that he can find his way about as well. It is
Nice.
his nation, after all.
Right. Yes.
You ready to move?
Oh, you have a nap.
Suppose. She is pacing, waiting. I believe
did you pull that
I
from?
believe we're ready.
I had it on me.
The wrong way.
Okay.
I tuck it so that when I sit down, it's comfy.
I'll grab her from
It's
the
a good
back of
idea.
her shirt and drag her along if she's going to keep on walking in circles.
You ain't dragging me nowhere. I'll break your arm.
Oh, shit, circle. There's a circle.
Why do we have to make a circle?
Like a big oval.
Yeah.
Wait, we have to make a circle?
No, I'm just talking shit.
Oh, okay.
Circle.
You ready to move?
I'm moving at night this time.
Yes.
It's best time to move.
That's the wrong way.
No, I'm sleepy.
Okay, everything back. Nice, we're going this way. So, fun, super fun thing.
Is wrong way.
Getting my
She has eyes. She'll see us
Walking
move.
She'll
If she wants
she'll
to come
follow.
with, she'll follow.
If you need me to carry it, let me know.
She made it this
Great.
far.
So, some annoying.
I feel like we're missing
ones
someone.
setting up some like little
No,
house.
it's
I'm
around
missing
behind.
a few people. Not everyone's with us.
You know, it's
Hmm.
it's a bit rude, right? They're, you know, cutting down some trees, building up little houses. Got glass from fucking somewhere. Oh, fucking night, I found it around here. Anyway, so,
Do you need me to carry you?
you know, the forest, the Twilight Glade, doing Twilight Glade things. We killed, like, all of them except for one.
So slow. So
So-
slow.
You kill that motherfucker, and then you got a nice place to stay for a bit. And then we get moving again. Checkpoint number 2.
He did what to your mother?
Motherfucker.
But of course.
It's not a cave, actually. It's nice little houses that are actually empty.
That's what I was saying, like it's better than
We can
staying
check
with
for
it.
shoes.
I guess so. No pretty rock.
Some people need
Shoes would be
shoes.
nice. Maybe like some
Every
sandals.
time you
Why
speak.
the fuck are we talking about eating shoes?
Not eating them.
I don't
I
eat
think
shoes,
yellow
I
leather
need
shoes.
shoes. Like some
That's fair enough.
sandals.
That was good.
Do you think a place called Twilight Glades is gonna be nice and dark?
I sure hope so.
There's probably like big trees there, no?
And hopefully they block all of the sun.
I wish that as well.
Oh, this is where we killed it.
Yes.
"99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer."
Okay, don't you dare
Take one
start,
down,
don't you dare
pass
start
it
that,
around,
don't you start that.
Huh? 98 bottles of beer on the wall,
I, for
98
one,
bottles of
welcome the
beer.
entertainment.
We need a
Take
bard,
one
we need a
down, pass
bard
it
so
around, 97 bottles of beer on the wall.
90 balls of blood on the wall.
Bottles of beer on the wall, 97 bottles of beer.
That's such a waste.
That's why you take one down and pass it around.
What do you have 100 people to give beer to?
I said it wrong, didn't I? 95 bottles of beer on the wall, 95 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around, 94 bottles of beer on the wall. 96. You went from 7 to 5.
7 to 5.
96 went missing.
I could probably drink 96 bottles of blood.
Are you sure that your stomach could hold it all at once?
But that's what the veins are for.
Yes, but when you run out of room in the veins, where do you think it's going to go? It's just going to stop flooding your organs, which I guess for us isn't a complete issue, considering half of them don't work, probably. I guess you
Half
could
a
make room.
vampire's organs work?
We work in strange ways. Some of our organs work, some of them don't.
Huh.
94 bottles of beer on the wall, 94 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around, 93 bottles of beer on the wall.
I can't wait till we get to the 80s.
The song really picks up when you get to 65.
Does it?
93 bottles of beer on the
No.
wall, 93 bottles of beer.
It sounds
Take
like
one
it
down,
starts heading in
pass
the
it
opposite
around,
direction. You start thinking, maybe it's time for a different song.
Imagine you get to
92 bottles of beer on the wall.
Okay, new map. When you spawn in, you're in a weird, like, misty box-esque thing. There is a picture all the way to the left. Hover over it, it says main road. That is where you're starting.
It's kind of.
Get over here.
I can't see shit in this fog in front of me.
Nope.
Oh, this is terrifying.
Yeah,
Main
it's a
road
little
gang.
spooky. Do you say we were in character when we go down?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got you.
This is good for us.
You know, for a glade, it's kind of open.
You got really close one time. You fucked
Gee,
it
I
up
really wonder how many
close.
bottles of beer are on the wall.
Fucking 7 bottles of beer on the wall. 99.
At least we don't have to worry about the sun.
I just realized as well, Wolfie just joined the fucking instance right as we left.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've received a request invite.
Okay.
I will wait for them because I feel bad.
Yeah.
And then I give it another 10 minutes, and then Fandom's gonna send in a request.
I swear.
I'm waiting so bad.
I got Expedition 33 music playing on my playlist.
I don't have any music in my playlist. That explains so much.
What the fuck?
I gotta pump up the jams. Fuck.
Yeah,
I'm listening
yeah.
to Silly Goobers.
That sounds perfect. Yeah.
Silly songs for goofy goobers.
I've
Yeah.
got Elden Ring and Dark Souls.
That works.
Alright, gang, we ready?
Yes,
Yeah.
Jimmy!
Yeah. Well, if we're ready, Squid, fucking hit it.
40 bottles of beer on the wall, 40 bottles of
I
beer.
thought you
I
said it gets
forgot, that's why I
better.
didn't have music playing.
No.
It was entertaining for the first bit.
No, it's awful. The whole way through, I was lying.
No.
Please don't lie to me.
I said
I
no.
was lying to myself as well.
Every time. I can't just do like the one they just did.
Coping mechanism, I get it.
Maybe we need a
Third
bar.
time that they've done it. Since we have
Maybe we do.
done, like,
Also,
Oh,
another
they use
follow-up.
them in
Who's
Morsel.
dragging their blade on the floor behind us?
Oh,
Be Hudson.
Was I just with us?
yeah.
been here before you, will be here after you.
Ooh.
Not sure about that second part, but alright. Nice to meet you.
You know, I really like it here, and
December.
everyone is really good at making good first impressions.
It was kinda cool though.
Oh, we all have weapons out. Okay. Cool.
And it's foggy, so they should be just to be safe.
I don't have
Great.
a place to put mine. I don't know, I was just judging the guy that's like dragging it on the ground.
That's why it's shit.
I'm also wondering how the fuck he's making sparks on dirt.
If you really need someone to
Yeah.
Very sharp blade.
99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of
cutting
beer,
straight to stone.
4 3
Wait, actually, how is
Alright.
this so sharp?
Blade gang.
Alright,
It just got sharpened
luck.
recently.
have fun. Don't die. You can follow the path and like extends to different places. I don't know. Just keep looking around. You'll find the places soon enough.
Okay. And there she
You
goes.
get jumped in the dog. It's not my fault.
Right.
Alright.
So just in that direction, no further interactions.
The wind tells me.
Yeah, okay.
Great.
Unbelievably hold down.
Right.
Please, no one wander off and get killed.
Okay, good luck.
Fifth.
This one started over.
So that
So
makes
do we
it 6
have
times
like a solid
altogether.
plan if something attacks us, or when we get
Kill
there?
it.
Or... You sound like Hugo.
You won't do the killing, I assist however I can, and then if anyone is hurt too bad, I patch.
Can't believe it.
Why did you get naked?
I don't want to ruin my cloak. Cause if the sun comes out, I'll die.
You want to toss it here? I'm already carrying half the supplies anyway.
To pass this path, you must answer my You completed it, congrats.
Alright.
I am a genius.
Do you spend the last several years doing brain games in your cage?
No, I was starving.
Oh, God, you break my heart.
I mean, that was like for a couple 100 years. It wasn't too bad.
That's awful. I don't know how you're alive, to be honest.
Ate rats.
Right, Still. That's a long time to be eating rats.
I like rats. They help.
At least you have one thing going for you.
Feels like I can see roof over there, but not sure. It's too misty.
I'm sorry. Did he describe what we were who we were looking
Houses.
Orc. Large orc and houses.
for? Okay. Very well.
You know, for an ancient forest, a lot of these trees are young.
Didn't they just complain about the orcs cutting down the trees?
And blue.
What's wrong with being blue?
I mean, you don't see blue trees. It's not very often.
Doesn't that make them something to be wondrous about?
Mm.
I did.
Come on. We already lost the dragon and the hedgehog.
Yes, over there.
They're over there.
Behind you.
Don't.
Behind you.
Oh, what's that?
That's probably not good for us.
Oh, it's one of those things.
This one's dead. Ouch.
Okay.
I did a little bite.
Stay with us next time, please.
No, I was skinning a dead animal. I was attacking an animal, and then I was skinning it, and then I was making stuff out of it. Well, I'm gonna make stuff out of it later. Also, you're not the boss, I'm the boss.
Those are cool. Some nice class.
Mango. Made of the blood.
You, I saw you got hit by the thing. How are your injuries?
Oh, they healed.
Okay, right. Forgot.
I am a healer.
You saw a roof in that direction? Or
Don't
areas
look
over
at me like
there?
that, please.
That's what it looks like.
You're making me nervous.
I'm gonna go make sure they're not gonna get killed out there.
How can you
Free
know?
fire.
Something went wrong.
Okay,
Wow. Understood, I believe, I guess. I don't think I understand, actually.
I don't. Never mind.
Oh well. We can talk about it later after killing whatever we need to up here.
Yeah, there's a roof over there, unless...
There are evil animals that way, which means that's the right way. That way.
But there's a roof over here.
Oh.
I...
Oh.
Also, the dogs do not taste good.
No, I wouldn't imagine so. They did fall down quite quickly, though, so that's...
Like, undead not good, or just like...
They're undead, but it doesn't stop you from eating.
I'll pass. I think we have enough wyvern meat to keep us going for a while.
You don't eat the meat, you drink
She
the
could be
blood.
Look at it that way.
At this point, she is.
Oh, there it is.
And there it is.
It's really big. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
She might die.
Yeah, let's not let that happen.
I'll prevent it.
She is the bait.
Right, for the new people, at least for me, if you have any injuries need tending to, fall back, and I'll check you up.
I can provide as cover, so long as I'm next to it.
Yes.
And just be aware that I might not fare very well afterwards.
Have you been eating them? By any chance?
It tastes a bit grim, but you know, they do the job.
Are they like, what will they do for nutrition?
Yeah, slightly rotted, but you know, carve off the
That'll
green
do.
parts, snap it on the fire.
Suck on the fire. That's all the questions I have.
What?
What?
I think we have like important questions to ask.
I don't.
He seems nice.
Yes, well, we were sent here with a task.
Then ask.
I don't think it's...
I'm just following
Maybe
you.
it's like a
I
test.
find all the strong stuff, and I want to fight strong stuff, so I'm following you.
Maybe. Perhaps.
Just ask them if they know where like a nature spirit is.
Have you seen a nature spirit by any chance?
That's not.
Probably killed one.
Kill one. Kill one.
Maybe that's not good if they killed one.
Oh, that's not good if you kill one, apparently.
Why is it not good?
Yeah, why is that not good?
I guess killing things in general is generally bad, but like nature spirits are like, you know, helping nature.
See the gold beside.
That's one way to kick it off.
Okay, that wasn't my doing. You have my permission to kill that guy.
You can't just attack someone without like unprovoked
We're here
like
for
that.
one purpose, and it's getting rid of
He
him.
did kill
Someone
Nature
that's actually
Spirit.
trying to do our
Kinda
job.
here for a Nature Spirit.
Can you crush him for me?
Alright. You still insist on it?
I ain't running in there, I'll
Time
die.
that we die out in the woods.
Yes.
Said both options sound pretty shit. At least this one's more fun.
Okay.
And
If you can hit, you should go hit.
Only do momentarily.
Not the biggest fan of fighting people unprovoked.
my fighting just a log-eared prick. All you
It's
getting on it,
that,
too.
or we lose some of our own. We were sent here to take care of it. This is us taking care of it.
He did kill a nature spirit.
Kill the nature spirit, so
Walking. And they just standing there, they spectating.
Sorry.
In one side of the ring, we have the son of the Dark Lord and some Edgy the Edgehog. In the other side, we have an enormous fucking orc with a big axe twice the size of our entire body. The enormous fucking orc with the axe twice the size of our entire body swings at our allies.
typical side like.
You got this. I'll fix you after. Just go in.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Makes me want to anyway.
You're the biggest out of all of us, so you'd be the better one to go in.
I got a broken collarbone.
I disagree.
Right, I forgot. I'm so fucking sorry.
I'm carrying all our supplies. They would go
Yes,
everywhere.
yes. Yes.
You're nothing more than a camel right now.
I mean, yeah.
I just had someone's plates clattered.
Yep, bring her.
Dragging you.
It's good.
Okay, concussion.
You can, you can see his like head is like flushing with like blood right now.
Oh fuck. Okay, you're gonna feel it start to like close over. It's gonna hurt a lot.
I mean, he looks pretty strong.
Covering fire.
1, done.
He does. But also, I want him to crush the Dark
if you
Lord's
need
son
to.
first.
I was kind of hoping to do more. Okay, they're kind of strong.
Your friend built the fire right.
Alright, we're going to be making this simpler.
See how this feels.
Freeze! Kill him now!
I don't think he's gonna lose. I think you're just gonna miss a fight.
Stab.
No, he win. You're like twice the size of us. He'll win.
Try and pry its
You
fingers
don't
off
have
you.
to waste this on you.
My entire body's frozen, that means the fingers as well, lad.
Just kill him. Trying.
It's
a lot tougher than you think.
Fire is not helping.
You're gonna have to unfreeze him, I think.
Yes, and throw myself in the fire.
I can catch you.
This will be a good time.
Lucy, back of the head. Unfreeze him, please. Unfreeze him.
Fucking fine.
Great choice.
Lucy dragging.
Are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine.
If you're hurt, you should hide in the house. It's safer.
Okay. No, I shouldn't fight.
Big ol' head, long ears, half-breed. Whatever the fuck you are.
I'm feeling a lot better about jumping this guy now.
Good.
Don't be a nuisance.
Give me a fucking moment now.
Okay.
Shut up already.
you talking to?
Yourself isn't making this any better.
If you're having a meltdown, you should sit down.
Someone else's son.
Step.
See, back of the like Jake Trump stuff over here, weak spot. You can't step through those. Orc spin, climb, anti-climb, shoulder pad. Pause for going onto one of the latch as too big.
Do you need Phoenix?
No, yeah, I haven't gotten hit. It just takes a lot. Get his head while he's crouched.
Last ditch effort. Long ears. From behind you.
No.
Catch up with what?
Felix. What's the deal?
Is he dead? Please make sure he's dead.
Gotta start scabbing over your wounds. Is he dead?
He is dead.
He's dead.
He'll heal in a moment.
Okay, how does your healing work exactly?
The scab's
Just
over.
checking. Do it to the one with the hammer. She at least.
No.
Better actually. Yes, just don't.
Good idea.
Takes blood.
Not worth the effort.
I don't have much.
They ate.
What injuries am I looking at?
I'm fine. It's already starting to heal.
Right. Okay. What?
That was
One of the
deceptively
big axe.
simple.
Do you want to swing that? Yes,
You can swing it. You can probably get a rune on it that shrinks it.
I mean, I could probably manage, but like,
What? Hey, careful.
something that looks a little better at least.
I'm not stopping him.
No.
Screech is still concussed in the house.
Which one?
Andy,
No one's gonna care about his heart, right?
No.
We already
No.
know
You
we
can't
have
eat
to
it?
try to waste our fucking
Yeah.
effort.
Wait, are you can't heal your own like heal
You're an
your own
angry
wounds, can
pants,
you?
aren't you? You're an angry pants.
I'll be. What's
In
this?
there.
The heart. I was gonna eat
You
it.
pull the nut.
Are you still bleeding? Do you have any active injuries?
I will leave that to you.
I think the bleeding stopped. My
Excuse me, I
head
need to have a
really
conversation.
hurts.
With yourself?
Shit, I'm not a medic.
I can check.
Oh. What's wrong with him?
I never
I
even
got this.
Is it so like the head thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I didn't find
He'll
it.
be. No, he got struck in the head. I already healed him. He's just going through a concussion right now. It'll pass. He'll be fine. We already took
I need to eat.
we already took care of the orcs, so you can at least just rest. Take it easy.
Well, save that for the rest of you guys. I'll eat the actual fresh. I just need to eat.
Do you want a moment? Can I?
Practically fine. No worries. Is everything alright? What do you...
Everything's fine, but if that thing was any stronger, and that's how Vala was going to handle you, I just think it's an issue.
No, I agree completely.
If something happens to her in the middle of the night and she just disappears, I'm just saying I wouldn't mind.
Oh,
And
really?
I have your back.
I didn't know that you were that. I didn't know that you were that kind.
Kind. No, wanting to survive, yes. And that's not helpful.
What now?
I don't know. We did what we were
I
supposed to
suggest
do.
resting. Even if it is mostly healed, it's still going to take a while until it fully does.
Right. Okay. I see some lights in the distance. I was going to see.
Me as well. I'll go with.
Sure. Okay. I cannot remember which direction the fog is so thick.
I see some lights over there.
Maybe it was it. It was more simple than expected.
Are we all going?
Everything alright over here? We're moving again.
I was going to explore. You're welcome to come with.
Okay, yep, no, we'll stay then. No, if it's just a talk, then unless you want to talk about it.
Exploring. We can't leave Screech, but they need a healer.
I'm not a healer. Make sure they're alright. We need all the numbers we can get.
Okay.
He's fine. He's recovering from a concussion.
Okay.
You can go. You can go if you want. I can stay here.
Are we moving? We got someone injured who can't move.
I can grab them if so. They're just exploring.
Oh, okay. I want dibs.
Wow,
You can go if you want.
She ditched him really quick.
Yeah, I'll go back and stay with Scratch. You can either stay or go. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I can try to get him up if possible.
If he gets really bad, just close the door and the shutters.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna need a healer, but he's more injured, so probably watch him.
Yeah, I will.
I think that was to get them to stop using the freeze spell.
Yeah, it was kind of keeping you stuck in place. It wasn't really helping.
Yes, it kept me out of the fire. Something that helped
I was
in the
standing
long
quite
term.
literally on top of it. You would have been fine.
More buildings.
Not fireproof.
It's kind of spooky. Do you need blood?
No, I didn't get hurt. But I'll need to replenish what I've used at one point.
I have orc blood if you want it.
You know, I will keep the rabbit's blood that I was gonna give to you for myself. You can keep the wyvern blood, and we'll just call it even.
Oh, okay.
I think I've had my fill of orc being in that kingdom for a couple of days. Just kind of curves around the hill. Maybe it goes nowhere.
Or it needs some fortress. I do see something right over there.
Is this the direction of the light that you saw earlier?
Yes, I believe so. I think that those are the lights right over there. Up on the top of that hill, I mean.
It's a mighty fashionable horn set for a bit. Where did those come from?
Let us not worry about that. If I told you everything, then there wouldn't be anything to talk about in the future, would there?
Didn't think he was the social kind.
Ah, me?
No, I
I'm
barely
quite
know
social
you.
whenever it's enjoyable conversations.
Right.
Rather than whatever
So,
ramble about sometimes.
anyways, a lot of progression. Honestly, yeah, it's like a little safe place for now. There's not much else in the forest. Let me see. You went all the way around that way. So there was the buildings there. The buildings you fought the guy in, well done on that. If you continue that way, even further, there's a couple more buildings. And that one even has an outhouse. Has a shit bucket in it.
Oh, fancy.
Alright, you lost me at shit bucket.
Shit bucket!
I don't think I'll fit.
We can repurpose the shit bucket.
What, to make it a piss bucket?
Piss bucket!
Well, I
Just
suppose
go in
we
the woods.
choose a cluster of houses to stay in.
Probably the one on the hill. It's a little more
You-
defended.
you know,
No.
Okay.
If you're gonna choose
well,
a different location, at least pick up like 2 of your friends that are still over in that one.
Yeah.
We'll go get them.
you need to carry them back. Alright.
They're that way.
I don't see them.
Just follow the path. They're in the house. Hmm.
Shit bucket. Exact words.
I was going to ignore that part.
Yes, that's what the one was running around, screaming in circles. Not a bad view, actually.
Wonk. You should clean yourself up.
I'm stretching.
Where is this building we're supposed to be going to?
Good question.
Can you clean the blood off?
Mm. But then I'll
Is
be
it yours?
thirsty.
Alright.
Never mind then. We don't want that.
Mm. I was gonna wait till we got water.
Oh, you mean actually thirsty? You get thirsty? Oh,
For blood.
no, I'm just an idiot. You need to wash it off. Sorry. I've been a bit out of it these last couple of days.
I mean, like, I could just eat it.
You could do that. Waste not, want not.
thought.
Just follow the guy.
How's it going?
I think we went the wrong way.
Oh.
No.
Pulling up alone again.
The guide is leading us.
What's your name, by the way? I didn't catch it.
Well, I'm Asta.
Asta, okay.
I should find the next big
Yes,
wall.
but I was able to clear Scritch's concussion there, so he's able to walk again.
Hmm.
That's good. I'm glad.
Had to take it part of it on myself, but it's what comes with the job.
Is that the cost?
Yes, when I use my magic, at least for healing and closing wounds and such, I take on the effects as well. So at least the pain that someone is feeling, such as a wound on your leg being closed over, I'll feel that as well.
I see. And for mental damage, you take that as well?
Yes,
Understood.
it's a lot worse if it's trying to patch over a more severe injury or even to cure a disease.
Because you'll get sick.
Well, that and also, well, clearing it as well, I suppose. So, yes.
I should learn that. I can't get sick.
Blood magic is at least one thing, but and also it's probably at least more better to stick to one type of magic rather than multiple. Not saying that you can't, not saying that you can. You can do it. It's just
Alright. Asta, you should check for shoes in these buildings.
I was about
There's
to
a couple
say.
boxes in both.
Okay,
Okay, I checked this one.
you check that one. We check this one.
No, that's the outside.
Okay, which one is this? That's the other.
There's no shoes in here.
It's a shit bucket. If you found shoes in there, I would tell you to incinerate them.
Yes.
You just said waste not, want not.
Okay, well, you know, I would rather...
Those shoes would not be right to wear.
Nope, no shoes.
That's that suggestion.
Well.
A cute little place.
Where's the shit bucket?
There's a shit bucket.
More open given, compared to the cave, but it's a lot more livable, I suppose, at least for tonight. Or, for now.
Yeah, it was a shitty cave anyway.
I didn't find any shoes.
Hey.
None that fit.
You're disgusting.
We could,
You lock
you
me in
know,
there.
adjust them.
I'll lock you in there.
To fit.
Close the door.
Oh, we could make them sandals.
Get a waft.
We could. I think we should grab them anyway. Bring them with us, make you some shoes.
Do you know how to make shoes?
No, but maybe somebody does, so we'll
Stumble across someone
Do
who
you
does.
know how to make shoes?
I wouldn't. I would assume there's at least someone that might be able to make some, at least maybe even just makeshift.
Just rob someone.
That's what I got all my clothes from and armor.
Could also do
Killed a few
that.
of the-
Killed a few of the Dark Lord's soldiers.
Didn't take you for a thief.
It's a Dark Lord. He steals from everyone else. Why can't we steal from him?
It's true.
Can't complain with that.
It's a bit greedy.
Wasting out the ones now.
Are you going to... I regret.
Yeah.
I have so many regrets.
Yeah, I was about to say, are you going to like clean up? I'm not a blood mage. Like, do you absorb all of that?
No.
I wish he would.
Honestly.
You are the only thing that I can focus
We
on at this
are
moment.
not and we are not near any body of water. This is great.
Okay, I'll just drink later.
You look like shit. You
You
smell
have
like
the
shit. You
wyvern's
smell
blood.
shit.
I don't have to. And if I gotta go, let's go in the forest.
But we have a shit bucket now.
Some people would prefer
Want
to just
some?
do it outside and also not deal with the smells.
No, thank you.
Surely you gotta use the shit bucket, right?
I do not see what the problem is.
Don't
It's just
agree.
a bucket.
So, who's with these new people?
Who's with them?
Yeah. Don't recognize you or you.
I showed up like a couple of days ago.
They showed up yesterday.
They're not an orc in disguise. At least not that one.
Not one
Some
showed up
nicest-
trying to rob us. We
What?
pointed out
Okay,
that
it's-
they were terrible at it. Told them
You
that
tried
we
to rob
killed
them?
them, and then he joined alongside.
Well, I didn't. I like a little bit.
A lot of people at least spoke highly of him, especially in combat, so
The ugly one.
not a problem with me.
What are your names?
Yeah,
Zenobia.
December.
I'm
I call him
Asta.
Zeno.
Zeno,
I know you,
Mhm.
Asta.
if you wish.
Very well. It's easy to say. Saves me time.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Can I call you Knob?
I think that means no.
I feel like if I say no, you're not. You're going to say it anyways.
You should still say no.
We'll find out.
No. I have to at least ask, how long has she been around?
I'm uncertain. She was around before I.
The small one?
Yes.
We met her in a city. She tried to rob me, and I scoffed at her, and she just sort of started to follow me. And everyone.
The theme.
Turns out I was robbing a poor man.
I don't have anything on
Okay.
me. I don't collect shit.
Okay.
I don't have no money. Just
So-
have my weapons and my armor.
Did I
Next
try to rob
question.
you guys?
Who else here?
Yeah, I succeeded because I got bread out of it.
Okay. Who else here joined this group because they were trying to steal
I
someone?
technically failed. Someone else gave me that money.
No, I
Alright.
joined knowing what I was getting into. I was waiting
I
for
broke
them
out
for a
of
few weeks
jail.
in the village.
Wait, what was the question?
That was not jail. You did not belong there.
Just who else joined?
I
Like,
mean,
because
like,
they were
I
stealing
broke
someone.
out
know-
of
know you
jail and then
did.
got stuck there.
Oh, you were in jail. What were you?
No, just who else in the
I
group?
don't remember.
Goal is
Just who else in the group? Like it stole.
Lord
That's all.
It was like
yeah.
400 years.
It's a long time. How old did you say you were again?
I'll help
I
out.
don't
yeah.
It's not my
remember.
priority.
Okay.
It's not
Long
for work,
time.
The big guy I need dead, not him himself.
I'm just here to at least be able to help more people out and such, and especially with the Dark Lord being the Dark Lord. So if anything, it at least just aligns with my goals.
You are such a sweetheart. Very noble.
Flattered.
Oh, you meant like nice person.
Yes.
Dark Lord stuff's so funny.
What?
Hmm?
They're a bit stringy.
To be fair.
The shell deliciousness.
Oh, do vampires not do that anymore?
What?
If someone tastes good, you call them your sweetheart.
Can we get rid of the clouds?
No.
That is not.
Can you?
That is not the term that is at least used amongst non-vampires. I don't know.
That's why I was confused. I didn't think you bit her.
What?
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 You said she was a sweetheart.
I did not bite her.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't think you did, but I was
Why would I
confused.
Bite
any of you.
To be fair, if I was bitten, I probably would have already known the moment I woke up.
You don't bite people in their sleep. That's rude.
Can we stop talking about bites?
Yeah, no,
Can I bite someone?
No.
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 I'm not gonna like constantly be checking like
This
oh
is
like
the
like if I
worst
got bitten in the
day
morning
ever.
or
I'm
anything.
not
By the way,
gonna
I
bite
yeah I believe you. I'm just
I only bite
saying that.
myself.
Yeah,
I don't know, because you're some weirdo.
yeah, you have to do that for your magic. That's fine.
Oh yeah, that too.
I just like to assume people are telling the
What?
truth until they prove otherwise.
Lying is.
Wait, what did you say?
Why would I waste
Nothing.
Everyone's a liar.
Just be telling the truth.
That's the truth of it.
As a famous doctor once said, everybody lies.
Oh yeah, Doctor Who.
I don't know. Just saw it in a medical book once.
You can not
Sure.
read and do not act like you can.
And there goes my point. Everybody lies. Yeah, they believed me for a moment, I bet.
Fuck, I believe you.
I was a doctor writing quotes in a medical book.
Maybe he was bored.
Oh no. What book are you talking about?
They lied about the book.
They lied.
So what's the plan for you? You show up, you kill your dad, you take his spot.
Somewhat improve the world, at least it makes any councilman seem more legitimate if his son is the one to try and take the throne, in some regard. Make the world better, whatever else.
Why is your dad big, bad, and evil anyway? What happened to him?
That was a good question.
Do you truly wish for the answer, or do you want to keep it to what you're imagining in your head?
I don't give two
The
shits
answer
either
is he
way.
doesn't have an answer.
Yeah, is
I
that
don't
your
know,
answer?
It's a very simple one. Someone died 400 years ago now.
His wife
300? Correct.
knew
My
it.
mother died 300 years ago. And ever since he's been hating the world, trying to find a way around it. Simple as.
Yeah. Figured as much.
As
That
such,
is the
that's why
most
he's now
believable
bringing-
thing I've ever heard about the Dark Lord.
As such, now he's bringing that war up to the Ascended Ones, trying to find a way up there, last I remember.
Of course, yes.
I think the Dark Lord needs to move out of his mother's basement.
He has a tower.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about the people who work for him? The Dark Paladins?
Yes, what about them?
There's one specifically goes by the name of Kalis.
Oh,
Have you heard of
him.
him at all?
Yes, he was annoying to talk to every now and then. I tried to avoid him more times than not.
Do you think... When I watched you fight that orc, it seemed you're definitely capable, more, if not the same as me. Would you like to help me kill him?
You're acting as if you would just let us attack my father. We're going to have to kill him no matter what.
That's why I'm here.
You have a grudge with this Kalis?
Well, yeah, obviously the Dark Paladins aren't the best people, but... we have a history.
See.
Lying piece of shit.
Certainly sounds
Everybody
like him.
lies.
I'm gonna go hunt something.
Let me know if you find any animals. Be curious to know.
If something goes wrong, yell.
Nothing goes wrong. I'm so strong and perfect.
Didn't we have to kill that orc guy for cutting down trees and killing animals and
Yes.
stuff?
You don't correct her, it lets her grow in some shape or form. Or die, either one, it's not our business.
No.
We need food to survive. Circle of life and all that shit.
I guess so.
She's probably capable, but don't care either way.
I'll eat any kind of meat. If I can't eat animals, I guess I'll just eat some of that orc.
Suppose.
I gathered as much meat from the wyvern as I could, so...
I was about to say, do we still have some of that?
Tastes
Yeah, I'm
weird.
carrying everything I could
Right,
with
okay.
me.
Which one have you chosen?
Yeah.
Do
Yeah,
whatever.
okay. We have food here on us at least.
Does it taste like coffee, like they said it did?
I don't know if I...
What's
grabbed
coffee?
blood, but...
It's a bean.
Like peanuts.
Do you eat anything weird or just like normal food?
Sort of. It's... You grind it up and you
Yes, I eat
pour it.
basically the same as anyone else.
If we ever get the chance to try real coffee, you should try it. Assuming you can still stomach it.
What a
Simple
fucking
as.
question.
Well, I've never seen one.
Food is hard. Maybe drinks are fine. I didn't taste.
They're not usually at least around on the
As
surface.
you, I'd like to know what we're dealing
I
with.
can still eat it all. It just doesn't really
Yeah, I
taste the
suppose
same
my
anymore.
father will once held
All
us,
of my
now we
old
are drowned.
favorites are kind of bitter these days
Is that usually what happens?
in comparison to
What do you mean?
blood.
Was that just like the pipeline, or...?
He's been very long since I ate food.
Do you not know how drowns are made?
No.
It's a very simple process. All
I think
elves
last
are
time I tried it,
connected to
threw
nature
up.
in some shape or form.
No,
Drowns
we don't
sever
want
that
that.
connection. And hence
So
we
if
are
we-
like this.
So if we can restore your connection to nature in the future, would you turn back?
As if that's even possible.
I think it could be done.
I also think that you don't know what you're talking about, but to each their own.
I don't, but I'm willing to try my best at least. Try and get, I guess, everywhere in a better place. I lived in a place that was escaped the influence of the Dark Lord for as long as I can remember, and it still went to shit anyway.
was the same for where I used to be, but anywhere that is at least able to escape his influence, it won't last. At least especially with
Get
this.
out from now.
It's only a matter of time.
You alright?
I don't think that
What's that?
blood was good.
It was fresh. What's wrong with it?
Where am I?
What?
We're in the glade. We took care of an orc, followed a guide here.
Where are the rest? Who are you people?
He truly has lost.
Oh no. Do you know your name?
What a shame.
Asta. Of
Okay,
the
so
Four Lords.
That's new. That mean anything?
Not to me.
Unfamiliar tie.
I wasn't listening.
What is the... Hold on. What is the last thing you remember, Asta, if anything at all?
I was in the Blood Garden. Where are we?
Not the Blood Garden.
Not there. We're in a forest currently. Not a mist. Well, trees have been cut down. We were tasked with...
She's back.
What? Who is that? Oh shit.
She used to be an ally of ours. She left. She may be an enemy now.
Where are my clothes?
You don't have any. You have what's left of your pants and a cloak and nothing else.
Why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
I said that in the noise.
We found you underground.
Sorry, the sarcasm is too much for me at times.
What? What year
You
is
said
it?
that you've been caged for hundreds of years. You survived on rats.
Come on. I know that you're here, so show yourself. Where is this blade so terrifying you?
I'm Lorelei.
Isn't it one of your friends? Come on.
Asta.
We're on a journey to kill the Dark Lord, so if you're with us, you're with us. If not, I guess you better start going.
Who?
We can explain later.
Come on.
Essentially,
What did you leave complete?
an asshole. Trying to destroy everything. A lot of the
Alright.
lands have been razed and
Show up to check in.
belong to him.
Might as well.
It's not exactly common to find people like these who want to go against him.
Are the
There's
other
nothing
lords
left.
okay?
To be a little less
Most likely not.
Bluntly, I've never heard of them. But I'm not that old.
Surely the king survived, so I must find him.
So did your ally, or no longer ally, disappear like this often?
Not that I can remember, to be honest.
There was fire that way. I just saw fire in the distance.
Do you see it now?
You should maybe stay with us. We travel a lot. Maybe we'll bump into
You would be
who
safer
you're
with
looking
people.
for.
Have you not heard of him? The Crimson King.
No.
Yeah, I don't see him. I'm half
No.
blind, so.
You are.
Indeed. Hedgehog, poor eyesight it is, as it is.
So that's how it works. Okay.
Plus, can't see out of my left eye.
Where did Mithrin go?
Oh, you went this way.
Over this way.
Okay.
I can see in
He went over that hill.
But not
Go check on
Right.
You can definitely handle yourself close to it.
Ah.
There she is. Good thing about her is that she can't lie.
Afraid of her than I thought.
Do we know that she's an enemy of ours? I saw her the
Make
second
me
day.
loyal. A few other issues with her.
She did just use very advanced magics to teleport on top of that roof.
Her magic is at the pinnacle of fire.
Great. I love burning.
I suppose most people actually don't.
It was
I take it he sent you?
sarcasm.
Or is this actually your own?
I'd argue it's better than being skinned alive.
There are a lot of awful ways to go. I would prefer none of them.
That is also a fair stance to have.
So you aren't here this
Yes, I'm not going to group up with them if they're an advanced fire mage. The number of high area attacks that they would have is extraordinary. Though I suspect the cost could be equally catastrophic.
If they throw something out, I will throw up a wall.
Then I'm just going to stand over here then.
Behind me some cover. I'm not sure what they're up to.
Are you going to speak or are you completely under his control now? Come on. You both know that you can talk. Unless you lost that.
It seems like you have. Not even a chance. How unfortunate.
Can we discern whether or not she's a problem?
I think he just has.
I don't think that tree is gonna give you much cover. Get behind me.
I don't want to waste my energy. It's not needed. Uh-oh.
Hmm. I'm remembering things.
Mm.
I really hope they're not looking for the largest group to hit, because I think that might be us.
You know? Yeah, maybe. The
It's hard
wall's
to
not
tell.
instant either, so.
The good news is, now the 3 on the right have grouped up, so they're more likely to be hit first.
Right.
One of them just left. We're back to being screwed.
I love your optimism.
I could have sworn I was being more logistical and realistic.
I was being sarcastic.
Ah, right, sarcasm.
You'll have to remember that too.
I was never good with that.
Understood. More the realistic, serious type, then? Not the, light-hearted, easygoing Asta that I knew a couple of days ago?
I did a lot of finance roles.
Do you think she would be a problem?
What?
I was in charge of making sure things ran for the Blood Garden.
Right. What is the Blood Garden? It sounds like a livestock farm.
It's actually much more peaceful. It was a
Willing,
place
right?
for humans and vampires to live together.
Do you want to sit down?
I'm fine. It didn't work.
Right, of course not. Why would it have?
It was supposed
Okay,
to.
since that's been dealt with, right, yes, so I suppose reintroductions are in order. Zenobia, you can just call me Zeno. Yeah, I am, apologies for you to be waking up like this, I suppose.
I suppose there are worse ways.
I suppose. To at least give you the proper context, the entire time, I don't know how long you've at least been with the group for, you were at least calling yourself as Asta, but you were at least acting a lot more differently. Up until now, I think, until Lorelei gave you, some wyvern blood, I suppose.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Quality of blood.
I don't remember anything.
I remember my life at the Blood Garden, amongst the other lords and the Crimson King.
My name's Screech. Met when you got out of the fortress, I guess. Being locked up.
I see.
There's something going on over there.
It does look like some form of teleportation or a high aptitude of magic, perhaps spiritual in nature.
If it's spiritual, it should be okay. We've had a spiritual guide with us for a while now.
I'm a glass cannon.
Um,
You have a lot more meat on your bones than I.
Regardless, we are at least resting here for the night. You are free to rest here with us. And if you do wish to leave, that is, of course, your choice. But I suppose at least just sit and rest for now, if you wish.
Are we supposed to rest when that person it could be anywhere?
If they were really at the pinnacle of fire magic, they could have incinerated all of us in one quick attack anyways. I suspect that their job was not to kill all of us, but rather observe.
Observe, perhaps. Regardless, we'll probably at least set up watches.
Tried and true dragon scales. Nothing's gotten through them so far.
Ah, yes, watches. That is what guards do,
I've
correct?
short of a few things.
I suspect we're all doing everything here, if we are so low on staff.
Yes, I believe there's supposed to be at least a couple more people, but they're currently at least where we were last time. They'll probably be on soon. It's just, this is... But yes.
She's training the life out of the place.
Because I mean, we have to deal with them before that happens.
Possibly. I wouldn't doubt it. Or it could be a different thing altogether. But if you see blue sparks flying around, I'd get away from it. It would probably drain all the life out of you and kill you dead.
You're already dead.
Something worse, maybe? I'm uncertain.
If it drains out life, it could theoretically drain all the blood out of your body if you're a vampire. Given that that's the main source of our vitae.
I think for the most part, regardless of whatever you are, just stay away from it.
What should I do if we see them?
It's actually surprising. Most vampires actually have a different level of vitae intake than each other, therefore increasing the hunger in some and decreasing the hunger in others. Such a variable is hard to calculate in simple terms.
Unless she at least shows hostility or so, don't engage.
It really comes down to the vampire's dependency on how quickly they can absorb the vitae.
She is here.
We're trying to protect.
What? Wait, right now?
Yes, I saw a sigil right in front of my face for a moment. Be careful.
Okay, be ready.
Oh, we're doing the grouping up thing again. I'm going to go this way.
I'm not asleep. I'm waiting.
For what?
She likes to... She hasn't attacked anything. You want her to be saved by us. As you said, she wasn't always like this. You just heard what she said.
Are you alright?
Couldn't tell a lie.
Yes. I'm
You gotta add an addendum to the people's always lie thing you were saying. Right?
I'm worried about you.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up.
To you, we just met, but we've known each other for a couple of days, and you've seemed a little weird, and now it's starting to sort of make sense. But if this is gonna happen every time you drink something that's not a rat, do you want to... Did you... How much do you remember everything?
Nothing's happened.
I've been drinking rats?
You lived on them, you said. For a couple hundred years.
Interesting. If theory is right, the rats have a lower vitae than normal blood. And you said this happened when I drank wyvern's blood?
Yes, I gave you a vial of wyvern's blood. You just drank it. And then you looked...
Teleportator. Teleporter, wizard, whatever. In the woods, on the right, past the dragon?
Right.
Back over there. Bigger than you know.
Interesting. Diluted vitae over extended periods of time could increase and decrease mental capacity and therefore render one in a inhibited state could cause. Ah, I see. Okay, that makes sense. I suspect I also wasn't able to perform any of my advanced blood magics, correct?
I've only seen you do two things. Clothes and blood cleanup, I'm gonna call it.
Interesting. Mundane spells. Not even novice level.
They're right there.
In woods over there, behind trees.
If my theory is correct,
Kind of blend in.
I believe you shouldn't have to worry. This appears to be only temporary.
So you will go back. Tell you what.
Probably unwillingly, but correct.
Is there something I can do to help with that? Is it to continue to feed you blood that's not rat?
Blood is unique for most of us. Each of us have a different level of intake, as well as a different way of digesting it. I have always had.
By the way.
I can see, yes, I have eyes.
Yes, yes. Apologies.
Unfortunately, since I've been born, I have had a quite poor turnaround.
Probably the most fire-resistant person here.
See.
Oh, okay.
It required me to drink quite a bit, and usually of higher purity.
If he takes the fucking
More of ascended races, such as ourselves.
And then what with the wyvern? Is it because it wasn't so basic?
Correct.
Understood.
I believe the proper term would be diluted, but you get the idea.
Right. I'll keep that in mind. We can get you those things as often as we can.
I suspect that my brain is trying to catch up everything at once, therefore inducing a temporary memory loss, while trying to keep the parts it wants alive.
Good and brave of you to at least be approaching, but
That's what we know.
as you said, it's
Right.
She's seemingly messing with us, and it's something that
And I'm
she's
sorry it is so uncomfortable for you.
It feels
And
like
you have
there
hundreds of
is
years to catch up on.
a dagger in my skull, honestly.
Do we know where the Dark Lord's going?
No.
Over that hill.
Yeah, they were going in that direction.
One of them said they found me underground for some reason.
We did. You were
Oh, they're
apparently caged
Yeah.
underground under a kingdom
Yeah, no,
that was
Mithrin
overrun
went
by
in
orcs.
invisible, I have no idea where he is not right now.
Oh, I thought you went.
Interesting.
And before that, apparently you were jailed.
The fire mage is there.
Then I suspect I have more gaps in my memory.
Remember,
It appears it's not perfect.
They're just wasting energy.
Right. They could be under the Dark Lord's influence then, if that's the case. That or they just simply don't give a shit.
Ooh.
Okay, that's okay. She just shot at Mithrin.
To be fair, he did swing at her first, though I suspect that doesn't matter in this case,
Okay,
correct?
It seems like she was playing for the distance. Again, she doesn't want to be doing this. You leave her alone, she'll leave you alone, most likely.
Yes.
Until I see her swing on me. Or swing on someone without being provoked.
Mm-hmm. Do as you will.
Can't kill me in a way that matters anyway.
Sitting down is a good sign. Shall we resume then?
I'm not wasting my effort on her.
Yes. Right, so
Oh, Prince Darklord, can I stir you for a bit?
For fuck's sake. Lead the way.
I can carry if you feel like, sir.
No, that's fine.
That's what I thought.
Asta, who is this Crimson King?
The King of Crimson.
King of
Greatest
Crimson.
blood mage of all time. He no longer lives.
I'm not sure.
Greetings.
Then perhaps he died with the
Close.
Blood Garden.
I'm sorry.
With the what, sorry?
The Blood Garden. Seeing as that probably failed as well.
Failed?
It was a place for coexistence between vampires and other races.
I didn't think you were. You never really seemed to be.
Ah.
I'm gonna invite
People would give blood willingly to a select number of vampires.
Because if something does happen,
In return, they would get safety.
well, I know at least you can handle yourself.
A coexistence.
Yes. Does sound nice, and if anything... Okay.
I had
Yeah,
theories on
just-
why
just-
it wouldn't last long, but to hear it's already gone and forgotten is disheartening, at least.
It was probably destroyed or such and gotten rid of by the Dark Lord. A lot of cities have fallen due to his reign.
I'm gonna go in here and sleep and hope it doesn't burn down.
Yes.
If it burns down, we'll get you out.
Very good.
Yes,
Not really big building.
You can get him out regardless. Yeah, yeah, I take it you're not aware of the Dark Lord?
No, I have vague recollections of him.
Yeah, I'll see that.
Yes, he has been someone at least in rule, or at least like in ruling over like overall for many years now.
300 years.
Thank you.
I will admit you need not explain this to me. If my theory about this current condition is correct, I suspect I do not have much longer.
What?
Oh.
Before I return to normal, apologies, I should have clarified.
Oh. Right. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Though I suppose ego death isn't too off from normal death, now that I think about it. Kinda grim when you think about it that way.
Do you think we'll be able to see you again, or...?
Perhaps, should situations like this return.
You know, he's doing okay. Says it hurts. He'll go back to.
Till then, I suppose. But I guess until that happens, try and make yourself comfortable, I suppose.
He was saying something about blood from more ascended creatures.
I suppose I could try. I'm a little used to nicer things.
Yeah, apologies. It's the best we can work with for now, at least.
Wyverns are not more advanced.
You can go inside, try rest if you wish.
Nothing like special.
And I imagine they're more advanced than rats.
I mean, I can spend more time out here. I don't mind waiting.
If you really push it, maybe.
Right.
I'd say they're rather similar.
I will...
Fuck was that?
The one who's got memory loss.
What?
Bright flash of blue over there.
Probably the same person who's been fucking with you.
Didn't you tell us to avoid the blue bits because they're absorbing life?
Did.
Then I suspect they're absorbing life over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have no idea what they're actually doing. Just wanted to stop in to say hi, or piss us off, or...
But he's checking it out. She's probably just here to do both, if I'm being honest.
Just disappear without a word when I was speaking to them. Screw this so weird sometimes.
I think it's part of his charm.
Love some pretty unique charms.
Yeah, seemingly a lot more people, at least in this group. I have been informed of Lucille, at least. I don't know. Yes, I don't know, is there at least anyone else quirky in the group?
Quirky.
That could be taken in a very multitude of ways, and could be actually kind of insulting depending on who they answer with.
My apologies. Right.
The more appropriate term is intriguing.
Intriguing. Yes. Thank you, Asta. Anyone intriguing, I suppose?
19 is an interesting one.
Yeah.
Yes, she is. That
An
is
annoying one at that.
well.
When did you
I
get
rather
back?
like her.
Oh, don't you know?
It's a bug crawling out of their mouth when I spoke to them, and it made it really hard to focus.
There she is again.
I don't have any problems with her either. She's at least good to have around.
I liked the
There's-
angel. He gave me bread.
Yes, Seraphil is an interesting one as well.
There's an angel.
Well,
She's very pretty. And very bright.
So we're not going to worry about the wizard anymore.
I've been told not to repeatedly.
Yeah, I think we're just.
She's just trying to bother us.
Yeah.
And I quote, I couldn't find the energy to lie.
I mean, one might say lying is an energyless action, considering that silence probably takes less energy than the truth or lies.
Exactly. Hence why she is choosing to stay silent.
I was made aware of, at least it was yesterday, of someone in the group, but they, like, what was it? I think it was like a parasitic infection thing, like with crystals on one of their eyes.
That's Alma, I think.
She is getting rather close. Oh, never mind.
Maybe they
She's
can join
going the
her
other way.
No. She's using up her spells, just ignore her.
So every spell has like a big backlash. What's going on with Mithrin then?
I mean, it depends on how spells are cast.
Yeah. Yes.
But like,
Along with how you craft them whenever you first try to prepare the spell.
those burn marks in your face are just gone now, huh?
Yes, they are. It takes a moment though. Painful few moments.
So you heal, and the cost of that is...
Nothing that we need to worry about right now.
I feel like that's something we need to worry about a little bit.
It's simple. I have runic tattoos upon me. Those with corresponding runes take whatever damage taken to me, reflected upon them.
And who are these people?
Corpses now.
Oh. I see. Should try and get hit less.
Agreed.
Yes,
There's a reason why I use a shield instead of rushing into a battle with an axe.
I was going to say, I take it, of course, these runic tattoos were not put on you by choice.
It was the first thing my father did after my mother's death. And so I still look like this rather than I was. Than I actually would be after 300 years. Look the same as I was whenever I was 100.
Alright. I believe I'm going to rest and get some study, so I will be inside if anyone needs me.
But of course.
Of course.
Very eloquent now.
I am in fact nobility, so yes.